Grand Rising, blessed babies. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you all are having an amazing morning, an amazing day, afternoon, wherever you're at, amazing night, wherever you're at. Um, I wanted to come share some thoughts with you all. More of a story, more of a story. Some putting out some awareness out there for those who may or may not know the information I'm about to speak. So for the past couple of days, I've been talking about how exposure is coming. I think yesterday I put a video out talking about our black sheep and giving encouragement to our black sheep. And so I wanted to put a little bit of knowledge behind that as well. Um, I want you all to learn that there are things in this world that are called ancient spirits. An ancient spirit is something that has been here for a long, long time, for past decades, just a long time. They're ancient, so they know a lot of things. They have been here many times. They have reincarnated many times in their evil ways, but only to do evil. They're ancient. And the way that they come about is they infiltrate the human skin bags of us human beings, or some human beings. And so that's how we get our evil, nasty, negative people, from these ancient spirits, these ancient, nasty, demon ass spirits. And there are many of them. They're everywhere, all around the world, all around the world. They can be in your community, they can be at your job, they can even be in your family. You can be married to one. You can have a sibling that's one. They're everywhere. They go. It doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter how young you are. They possess these people. That's called a possession. Once they get a hold of a person that they can infiltrate. And by now, I think most of us know that demonic possession can also look like a mental illness. This is why I say sometimes you have to look at the two, because you have science telling you that it's one thing, but you have spirituality/religion telling you it's another. I'ma always go for spirituality and religion, because spirituality and religion has been here far longer than science has. Not saying that science is wrong. I'm just saying, when it comes to mental illnesses, was handed to individuals most times, in addition to therapy, is man-made medications. Man-made medications are nothing but chemicals that harm the body, and then on top of that, they do nothing to actually treat what is going on with the person. They only mute what is going on with the person. So for there, you're not even getting treated. You're just getting band-aids placed on you. The actual treatment comes from actually the therapy part, the part where you actually dig into yourself and find out what's going on with you and learning who you are. That's the treatment part. That is the curement. And this is why people go to the church, or this is why people go to spiritual practitioners or things like that, because they know that this is deeper than just a mental illness, because they know that demonic possession is a mental illness. They know that when a demon goes inside of a person, not only do they take your soul and trap your soul, they trap your mind as well, because the two are connected. So with that being said, as I said, ancient demons are all around, ancient spirits are all around, ancient entities are all around. And I keep battling with these ancient spirits, and I know that part of it is because it's probably because I still have things to work on from my trauma, from my past. There's still things that trigger my CPTSD and things like that. So there's things that I still have to work on. But for the most part, I also know that each time that you level yourself up, each time that you get closer to God, each time that you're trying to heal yourself, a new demon is going to come about. It's going to be something else that's trying to pull you down, and this is where you have to fight. These are things that are trying to trigger you, things that you have worked on. They're trying to pull your past. Each time you go into the future, the demon is going to pull up your past. I know for a fact that I'm surrounded, or I have spotted an ancient demon that is taking the the body or the spirit of a woman. This is what I meant. I don't know how many people follow. I know that there's people that subscribe to me, but I feel like well, I know that they don't watch me, but if you are watching me and you're a returning viewer, if you go all the way back to my videos when I first started, I talked about a feminine energy. I talked about several of them, and I said there is a strong, nasty, negative feminine energy that is present. It's just always around. And I started breaking it down, and I started getting the confirmations on who they were. And then finally, I said there's still more. There's a main one. And I finally confirmed and found out who the main energy is. And the main person is full of an ancient demon. It's full of an ancient entity. And it's just, it's so, it's nasty. It is a very nasty energy. And it's like, it gives off like it's adolescent, like it's been haltered, like it stopped growing, so it's just real childish energy. It's just real nasty negative energy, and the fact that it comes from a woman makes it even nastier. And what this energy does is it tries to knock off people that they know that's trying to do better. And the way that they do this is they infiltrate and they use others, so they get others to think how they are. They get to talk and mess, they get to talk and crap, they get to gossip, and oh yeah, that she does that, they do this, and da. And so now they have a whole clan behind them. But the people that they've recruited are simple-minded, which is really what a demon wants, is a simple-minded person, so that way they can be able to control them. So each time or any time that these individuals that they have recruited go through something, the first person that they attack is you, because they feel like, oh well, they don't have this, they don't have that, but they still got that. They must be doing something. They feel like you or like the magical one that does all the black stuff to them, like does all the black magic to them, or the cause. No, it's not you. It's them. It's the one that they have given their time to. That ancient demon that they've learned their nastiness from, or the ancient demon that's taught them how to be, do that. It's that one. That is what's sending the energy. It's a circle. It's literally a circle, and they're not realizing it because they're slow. And that's what happens when you are full of anger and anxiety and all the negative emotions. You become dumb, you become ignorant, you can't think, because the only thing that's right there in that forefront, and I think it's called the frontal lobe, like the front of your brain, the only thing is there is just your anger, the negativity is there. You have no choice but to spew that out. And these negative people are only going to spew it out at the people that ain't doing nothing to nobody, simply minding their business. And that they know that that person is minding their business because they know that that person is above the shit that they be doing. So they try to break that person and bring them down, whether it's to get them to curse, whether it's to get them to slam a door, whether it's to get them to stomp or do something that's out of their character. If they get that person to do that, fine. Or they'll do petty shit, like leave at the same time, arrive at the same. Coincidences are supposed to be a once in a while thing, not an everyday thing. When it becomes a thing that you keep seeing repeatedly, a pattern, it's not a coincidence. Coincidences are not patterns. Patterns are purposeful. It's on purpose. So even if these people can get you on their side or make you look at them, or say something so you can hear them, whatever, that's what they'll do, because they know that with each time that they do that, it'll trigger you, or they'll get into your energy. These people don't care if you give them a negative energy. As long as they get a piece of your energy, that is fine for them. And this is what these ancient entities do. This is what these negative entities do. And they do that, and they keep doing it, and they keep doing it. And that's how you get into a demonic depression. I say demonic depression, even though it should be possession, but this is all the same thing. That's how you get into a demonic depression, is because they pull at your energy. And then also what happens is some of us don't know how to fight back, so we just allow that, and then we're not knowing where it comes from, so we don't know what to do. But this is why it's wise to seek spiritual counsel however you see fit. I'm not going to tell anybody what kind of spiritual counsel to seek, because that is for you to decide, that is for you to choose. But I've strongly encouraged my blessed babies and others who are going through spiritual warfare to gear up and strap up with the armor of God, baby. You better do so, because these entities aren't going to stop. They're ancient. If they've been here a long time before, they're gonna be here a long time after. But what you have to do is equip yourself with the knowledge and the wisdom. That's the only way. And keep stepping with God. That's the only way. Keep your focus on God, on Jesus, or whoever you pray to, whoever you're religious or spiritual to. That's what you do, because who you think they going to, who you think they getting they words from, to the underlord. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's who they getting they steps from. That's who they worship. They don't worship God, even though they might tell it from the mouth. Oh yeah, I love God, I believe in God, the church. No, they don't. Because we know by now, we've seen it, that demons walk inside the church house. There's demons that own church houses, okay? There are demons that are married to, you got people that are married to demons that are in the church house, okay? The mosque and everything else, because every spiritual place is not always ran by a good spiritual person. So you really got to start using your discernment. And so I've rambled enough, and I'm going to leave it here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.